Hey everyone, it's Zach with Toil and Troubles DIY, and in this episode I'm going to be giving you a behind the scenes look at my yard haunt to give you an idea of how I accomplish some of the decorations that I incorporate into my display. Let's check it out. So the first set of decorations I'll show you is the jack-o'-lantern Jamboree. I use 3 different sized Funkins. And for the projector, I've got the Aaxa P4X inside of my Gravestone projector housing. And I'll open it up so we can take a look inside. So here's the projector. It runs the decorations off of a micro SD card that's inside of the projector. And I've got a computer fan that blows hot air out of the louver vent on the side. So next up is the archway that I use for my Hollusion display. So here are the 2 columns, and you can see the scrim behind it with the Hollusion material. Taking a look at the back, I've got a scrim that I made, and it collapses down for easy storage, pretty much folds in half. And then I've got the Hollusion material stapled along the entire outside of the scrim. And the scrim is held in place with 2 Manfrotto clamps, which are attached to the archway itself. Down in the base of each column, they're ballasted by 2 30-pound sand buckets, and on top of that is a Reptile Humidifier, and I actually got this idea from K&T Do Halloween. If you haven't checked out their videos, I highly recommend doing so. They've got some great Halloween decoration content. Each column has one of these humidifiers, and it pumps out smoke into the top of the column, which comes out right in front of the light. The vertical gravestone housing is what I use to house the projector for my Hollusion projection. Inside you can see the Aaxa P4X. Now I'll open it up so we can take a look inside. So here's all the wiring. This Aaxa P4X does have a built-in media player, but sometimes I use the Micca Speck, which runs to it using a mini HDMI. And up at the top, I do have another computer fan, which blows hot air out the louver vent on the side. And the next decoration I'll show you is the eyes in the window. So in each window, I have these old pallets that I made to look like broken window boards. And behind the window is 2 TVs, and each one has an eye from Eerie eyes that I show in it. And the window board pallets are held in place up at the top with 2 eye hooks that connect to the window frame itself. And the last decoration I'll show you is my main projection, which is my picture window that I use to show witching hour. So let's take a walk inside and I can show you the brains of that operation. So this is what we refer to as the Wizard of Oz curtain inside of our house. It's basically 3 light stands, 2 curtain rods, and a whole bunch of blackout shades, which allow us to have all the lights on the inside of our house, and it still keeps the front window completely dark to allow the projection to come through as clearly and as brightly as possible. This is our picture window that we use for witching hour. Inside of each pane of glass, there's the AtmosFX premium window projection material. It's a vinyl film that they used to sell, but unfortunately no longer do. I'll leave a link in the description for an alternative that you can use to accomplish the same effect. The projector that we use for the front window is the Optoma GT 1080. The media is played from the Micca Speck, which runs to the projector, and then the audio for both the witching hour projection on the inside and the jack-o'-lantern Jamboree from outside are both run to the Rolls Mini Mix stereo line mixer, and the audio from each of those are run to the Whole House FM transmitter. If you'd like to learn how to set up an FM transmitter for your digital decorations, I'll leave a link in the description below. So this is the bedroom that I have the 2 TVs inside of the window for Eerie eyes. And the way that I accomplish this decoration is that I use a media player that plays Eerie eyes, and then I've got that HDMI out running to the REI HDMI Splitter, which allows me to run 1 HDMI input into the splitter and then 2 HDMIs out leading to both of the TVs. So that allows them to play the exact same content at the same time. So that's a behind the scenes look at all the digital decorations that we incorporate into our display. Let's wait for the sun to go down and then we can watch everything come to life.